Cuba and the United States made some progress in their recent talks over normalizing diplomatic and trade relations. President Raul Castro and Barack Obama made the historic announcement last month. But how does the leader of the Cuban Revolution feel about it? Fidel Castro has broken his silence, and CCTV's Michael Voss joins us live from Havana with the details. Michael.
Elaine, the big question everyone was asking here is, where is Fidel Castro, and what does he think about restoring diplomatic relations with his old archenemy, the United States? Well, now we know. This is Tuesday's edition of the official newspaper Granma. The headline, Fidel sends a message to Cuban university students. And I think much to most people's relief, part of that message is that he does not oppose the changes taking place.
Today, the United States of America is changing its relationship with the people of Cuba.
It's been more than a month now since US President Barack Obama and Cuba's Raul Castro made their historic joint announcement to restore diplomatic relations. The first round of negotiations took place in Havana last week. Lots of disagreements were raised in public, but both sides appear committed to pressing ahead to reopen their embassies. Yet through all of this, not a word from Cuba's former leader, Fidel Castro, leading to a flood of new rumors, including some speculating the worst, that the aging revolutionary had died. Now, in a long, at times rambling letter to the Students' Federation, which was published in Tuesday's official newspaper Granma, Fidel Castro appears to back the negotiations but urges caution. "I don't trust the policy of the United States," he wrote, "but this does not mean I reject a pacific solution to the conflicts." He goes on to say, "We will always defend cooperation and friendship with all the people of the world, including our political adversaries." Fidel Castro came to power in 1959 at the height of the Cold War. The US broke off diplomatic relations, enforced a trade embargo, and tried to overthrow him by various means. In the end, it was ill health which forced him to step down in 2006. Now known as the historic leader of the revolution, Fidel Castro's opinions still carry weight here. So what did Cubans make of these latest pronouncements?
This mistrust of his about the United States is something difficult to erase from your mind after so many years of punishment and threats.
I feel more relaxed now because our commander-in-chief, our eternal leader, has given his opinion. He has no political post, but his views on the United States are important.
I'm glad this came out because there were so many rumors that he was ill, that he had died. I'm glad to know he is very well, and let God give him lots of good health.
Elaine, we still haven't seen any photographs of Fidel Castro for several months, and his health remains a state secret. As for those talks on reopening the embassies, the next round is due to take place probably in Washington in the next few weeks rather than months. Elaine.
And Michael, what else did Fidel have to say in this letter to the Students' Federation?
It was a long letter, about 1,200 words. It rambled a lot. It started with him saying, going back to the time when he'd been at university many years ago, saying that's where he learned about Marxism, Leninism. He talked about Lenin. He mentioned Mao Zedong. He also talked about the now famous handshake between President Obama and Raul Castro during Mandela's funeral, and then went on to talk about Cuban troops in Africa fighting there in Angola. It stretched over a long period of history, covering many subjects, as Fidel normally does, and it was only in the last 2 or 3 paragraphs that he really got down to the meat of the subject, saying that he at least approves of this move to improve relations, even if he doesn't trust the United States.
All right, CCTV's Michael Voss reporting live from Havana.